Have you ever glanced up at your laptop or computer screen and noticed that tiny, almost unnoticeable black dot at the very top? That's your webcam. It's so small, it's easy to forget it's even there, until you remember what it can do. That little lens is capable of seeing everything in its field of view, and it's always just a click away from being activated. Maybe you've caught yourself wondering, is someone actually watching me through that? It might sound like something out of a spy movie, but it's a real concern for millions of people. In fact, you're not alone. Many people cover their webcams with tape or special covers just in case. The idea that someone could be watching you without your knowledge is unsettling, and it's not just a wild conspiracy theory. It's a genuine risk in our digital age, where privacy can be compromised in unexpected ways. Hackers are constantly searching for vulnerabilities in the devices and software we use every day. Google Chrome, being one of the most popular browsers in the world, is a huge target for cybercriminals. They're always on the lookout for new ways to break in. If a hacker discovers a weakness, a tiny digital crack in your browser or operating system, they can exploit it to gain access to your computer. That means they could potentially control your webcam, turning it on without your knowledge, and even record video or audio from your private space. So how does this actually happen? We're here to pull back the curtain and show you what goes on behind the scenes. Our goal isn't to scare you, but to empower you with the knowledge you need to protect yourself and your loved ones from these digital threats. Once you understand how these attacks work and what signs to look out for, it's much less intimidating. Knowledge really is your best digital armor. With a few simple steps, you can make it much harder for anyone to invade your privacy. So let's turn the tables. By learning how to secure your devices, you can keep your private life truly private. Stay tuned, and we'll show you how to take control and protect your digital world. Quick serious note, everything here is for your safety and education, not for hacking. Hacking webcams is illegal, invasive, and can ruin lives. Don't do it. Our goal is to help you defend yourself, your family, and your friends. If you find this useful, hit subscribe for more tips on staying safe online. Remember, we're the good guys, and this is about learning, not breaking the law. Now, let's dive into how hackers pull off these sneaky tricks, so you can stop them. Knowledge is power, and today you're getting a power-up. Have you ever wondered how a hacker, sitting in their basement surrounded by glowing screens, can somehow reach across the internet and peer through your webcam? It sounds like something out of a movie, but it's a real threat in today's digital world. Let's break down exactly how this happens, step by step. Imagine your computer as a fortress, and your webcam as a tiny window into your private life. How does someone on the outside get access to that window? The answer lies in the way your browser, like Chrome, works. Think of Chrome as a massive high-tech house filled with doors, windows, and secret passageways. Most of these entry points are locked up tight, protected by layers of security. But just like any house, sometimes there are hidden cracks or weak spots. These are what we call vulnerabilities. Hackers are like digital burglars, constantly searching for these vulnerabilities. They scan through lines of code, looking for any tiny mistake or overlooked flaw that could let them slip inside unnoticed. Once they find a weakness, they write special programs, malicious code, designed to exploit it. This code is crafted to sneak past your defenses and open a backdoor for the hacker. But how does this code get onto your computer? Often, it hides in plain sight, inside suspicious email links, fake pop-up ads, or even seemingly harmless downloads from untrustworthy websites. These tricks are like digital Trojan horses, malicious software disguised as something safe or useful, waiting for you to let it in. The moment you click that link or download that file, the hidden code springs into action. It sneaks through the cracks in Chrome's security, bypassing the locks and alarms you thought were protecting you. Suddenly, the hacker can reach into your computer from anywhere in the world. They might gain remote access, allowing them to control your system as if they were sitting right in front of it. With this access, they can browse your files, steal your personal information, or even watch everything you type, capturing passwords, messages, and more. In some cases, they can even turn on your webcam without your knowledge. Sometimes, they do this so stealthily that the webcam light doesn't even flicker on, leaving you completely unaware that you're being watched. It's a chilling process. Find a flaw, trick the user into opening the door, and then take control. This is the basic blueprint for most browser-based attacks. Now that you know the steps, let's dive deeper and see how these exploits actually work in practice, and what you can do to protect yourself from becoming the next target. Imagine the vast world of software as a sprawling city, with millions of lines of code forming its intricate streets and alleys. Within this digital metropolis, exploits are like hidden cracks in the pavement, tiny, often invisible mistakes that lurk beneath the surface. These flaws might seem insignificant, but in the hands of a skilled hacker, they can become doorways to chaos. Every day, developers work tirelessly to patch these cracks, but with so much code, some errors inevitably slip through unnoticed. Hackers are always on the hunt for what are called zero-day vulnerabilities. These are security holes that even the software creators don't know exist yet. Hence the name, because there are 0 days to fix them before they're exploited. The moment a hacker discovers such a flaw, it's a race against time. There's no patch, no defense, and users are completely unaware that their systems are at risk. This makes 0 days especially valuable and dangerous, often traded on underground markets for huge sums. To exploit these vulnerabilities, hackers might set up malicious websites or booby-trapped ads. When an unsuspecting user visits, the site sends carefully crafted data to the browser, designed to trigger the hidden flaw. Sometimes you don't even have to click anything, just loading the page is enough. The browser, trying to process this data, stumbles over the bug, opening the door for the attacker. One classic trick is the buffer overflow. Think of your computer's memory as a series of neatly labeled boxes. If a hacker can force the browser to pour too much data into one box, it spills over into the next, overwriting whatever was there. This overflow lets the attacker sneak in their own code, which the computer then runs, often without you ever noticing. Once inside your system, hackers don't stop at just getting in. They work to escalate their privileges, aiming to become the digital equivalent of an all-powerful administrator. With these elevated rights, they can bypass security measures, install more malicious tools, and dig deeper into your files and data. With full admin access, the possibilities for abuse multiply. Hackers can install spyware to monitor your every keystroke, record your passwords, and even secretly activate your webcam and microphone. Your private moments, conversations, and sensitive information can all be captured and sent to remote servers, far beyond your control. This ongoing battle is a relentless cat-and-mouse game. Developers race to find and fix vulnerabilities before hackers can exploit them, while hackers constantly search for new cracks to slip through. It's a high-stakes digital arms race, with both sides evolving their tactics every day. But don't worry, knowledge is your best defense. By understanding how browser exploits work, you're already taking the first crucial step toward protecting yourself. Stay informed, keep your software updated, and always be cautious online. In the spooky world of browser exploits, awareness is your strongest shield. Let's make it real. Meet Sarah, a student who downloads a free textbook from a sketchy site. She gets an error, but days later, receives blackmail emails with webcam photos. Her laptop was hacked. Or Dave, a remote worker who clicks a fake ad. Hackers use his webcam to spy on confidential meetings, stealing company secrets. These aren't rare. Sextortion and corporate espionage happen all the time. One careless click can turn your private life or business into a hacker's playground. The threat is personal and professional. That's why awareness is your best defense. Let's see how real-world cases have played out. Real cases show how devastating webcam hacks can be. Miss Teen USA Cassidy Wolf was blackmailed after a classmate used malware to spy on her for a year. The hacker wasn't a genius, just someone who downloaded a tool online. Today, it's not just laptops. Hackers have hijacked home security cameras and baby monitors, sometimes just by guessing weak passwords. In one case, a hacker spoke to a child through a hacked camera. As we connect more devices, the risks grow. Sometimes all it takes is a reused password. The feeling of violation is the same, whether it's a laptop or a smart device. Every connected camera needs protection. Good news! Protecting yourself is simple. First, Cover your webcam. Tape, a sticky note, or a sliding cover works. If it's blocked, hackers see nothing. Even tech experts like the FBI director do this. Next, keep all your software updated: browser, operating system, antivirus. Updates patch security holes before hackers can exploit them. Don't ignore those update reminders. They're your digital locks. This applies to every device you own. A little effort goes a long way in keeping hackers out. Your best defense is your own caution. Be suspicious of anything that looks too good to be true. Scam emails, pop-up ads, weird links. Think before you click. Hover over links to check where they really go. Use strong antivirus software and keep it updated. Be careful with app permissions. Don't let random apps access your camera or mic. Only grant permissions if absolutely necessary. Limit what apps can do, and you limit the damage if one gets compromised. Smart habits make you a tough target. We've explored the spooky world of webcam hacking and Chrome exploits, but you're now armed with knowledge. Recap: cover your webcam, keep everything updated, be suspicious of strange links, use good security software, and control app permissions. These habits turn you from an easy target into a digital fortress. It's not about paranoia, it's about being prepared. Practice good digital hygiene and enjoy the internet with confidence. Stay safe, lock your digital doors, and browse knowing you're harder to hack than ever. That's a pretty good feeling. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay safe online. You've got this. See you in the next one. This is Cyber Defense, signing off.